I'm going to be showing you how to complete all the side quests and find all the collectibles in the Odym hub world within LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Let's get started. Alright, so upon landing on the planet, you're going to have a side quest available to you right off the bat, Green Lantern. It's going to be waiting for you here at the entrance, and this is for the side quest called Welcome to Odym. So all you have to do on this one is just follow Green Lantern around the entirety of the planet, and periodically he will stop and there will be a wave of enemies that attacks you. As you can see here, we got these little blue beetles of some sort. I don't know if that's a reference to the Blue Beetle superhero within DC Comics. I have no idea. They definitely have the same color scheme, so maybe there is something going on there. Some of you guys in the comments can let me know if there is any correlation, but yeah, we just have to follow Green Lantern around, and again, he'll just kind of stop randomly, and you have to take out the enemies, and once you do, he should then start moving again. This one takes a little while, but eventually he will end up where you started, and he's going to start talking to you again, and once he gets done talking, you will gain a gold brick. So next we're going to grab a character token. This is going to be for Swamp Thing New 52 version. So if we fly over here, there's going to be this little shack, and there's going to be a silver Lego object lock on the front door. So you know what that means. We need to switch over to a character that can destroy those, and the best one is probably going to be Batman's power suit. So we're going to blow that up using his rockets on his back, and inside the little house is going to be the character token for Swamp Thing New 52. So next we're going to grab the first gold brick for this planet, and this is going to be a multi-step one. So if you fly over here, there's going to be this little village area with all these different huts, and there's going to be a whopping 14 Lego Batman flags kind of scattered throughout this little area. They're not scattered across the whole planet, just this little village area, as we'll call it. So we just have to go around and destroy them all within the time limit. So each time you destroy one, the timer will reset to 10 seconds, so you just have to destroy them all within 10 seconds each. So I'm going around here, I'm just kind of flying above. I always recommend using a flying character for these, as well as a character with laser vision, because you can just kind of fly around, and as soon as you see one, you can shoot your laser at it, and it instantly destroys it. Super quick and efficient. And since you're flying, you can kind of easily see everything in the area. So there's roughly one flag per little hut around this area, and here is the last four right here, kind of all together. And once you destroy all four of those, at the very top of the village is going to be where you can grab the first gold brick here on Odym. Next, we're going to grab another gold brick. This is going to be for a race. So each of these planets has several different races you have to do. This is the first one. I think this one is meant to be done on foot, like with a character like the Flash, so you can kind of speed through all these different checkpoint markers, but I'm just using a flying character because I find it to be a little bit easier. You can just fly low to the ground, and you should be able to do it no problem, and once you reach the end, you will gain a gold brick. Now, Aquaman is going to be here waiting for us. Now, this is for a side quest called Croc My Heart. And so you're going to see Aquaman here, as well as a crocodile. And this side quest basically involves you following this crocodile, as well as Aquaman, around the planet. And it's kind of similar to the Welcome to Odym side quest, except this time the crocodile is going to randomly encounter these civilians around the planet. And when the crocodile starts attacking the civilians, you just want to punch him, and that'll get him to stop. So like right there, he stopped, and then I just punched him, then he keeps moving. And so you just want to keep doing that until you walk around kind of the general area of this side quest, and then once you do, the characters are going to start talking again. There's another civilian getting attacked by the crocodile. Again, I'm just going to hit it, and continuing following it around the planet. Aquaman will follow you as well, and eventually you'll meet up with all these other crocodiles, and that'll complete the side quest, and you will gain Aquaman as a playable character, and since this is a side quest, you will gain another gold brick. Next, we're going to grab the Bat Vehicle token. This is the Bat plane from the Dark Knight Rises film. So there's going to be 10 gold Lego objects scattered across the entire planet. So these can be a little tricky to find. You can try to kind of follow where I'm going here, but it's easiest just to use a flying character like Superman, fly around the whole planet, and each time you see one of these gold Lego objects, just kind of blazer it, and you'll be good to go. So that's 2 out of 10. We're going to continue flying around here until we see another one. And usually they're located on top of buildings or nearby buildings. There's one right there, so we're going to go ahead and laser that one. That brings us up to 3 out of 10. And so we're just going to keep flying around. There's one on top of this little pillar. So that's going to bring us up to 4 out of 10. And so we're just going to keep flying around. We're scanning for them, looking any which way they could be, because they are scattered across the entire planet, not just one little vicinity. These are always the most annoying collectibles, I feel like, on these lantern planets. There is 6 out of 10 right there. There we go, and we're going to continue to fly around here until we see some more. Try to fly in different areas that you haven't been to before. And there we're near the entrance. And we're going to fly just a little bit left of the entrance. Continue to look for more. Haven't found one in a while. Oh, there's one on the right. So we're going to go ahead and destroy that. That'll bring us up to 7 out of 10. And you're going to see a weird glitch that kind of happened to me here. So here is 8 out of 10 on top of this rock. And you're going to see it once we get to 9 out of 10. There it is right next to the big lantern statue. And for whatever reason, when I destroy 9 out of 10, it gives me the Bat vehicle token. So I have no idea how that happened. You're supposed to destroy all 10, but because this is a guide, I will show the location of the 10th one. So I'm just going to start flying around a little bit more, and you're going to see it here coming up. Where is it at? It's kind of behind the big lantern statue here. And I think we're going to come across it any minute now. Flying around, I'm trying to look for it. I know it's the last one. Where's it going to be? There it is on top of this rock. So we're going to destroy that, and that is 10 out of 10, but we already got the vehicle token. So kind of a weird bug there. But anyway, we're going to move on to gold brick number 3 next. So on top of this stone arch is going to be a race that we can initiate here. So we just have to fly around these different rings and do it within the time limit, and you should be good to go. So this is a flying race. You can't do this one with the character like the Flash. All the checkpoint rings are going to be in the sky. And once we get to the top of this building, you will gain gold brick number 3. And we're going to grab yet another gold brick. This is going to be gold brick number 4. So there's going to be this big structure. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, like a spaceship of some sort. But all around it, inside it, and around it, there's going to be these 6, we're going to call them generators, some sort of electrical generators. So one's going to be next to the entrance. The second one's going to be up here on this ledge. And I believe there's 3 total inside. So there is the third one right there. So that brings us up to 3 out of 6. I wasn't seeing any more inside here. So then we're going to start flying to the outside area, start getting the rest. So we're going to fly just outside here. Don't look around the entire planet or anything like that. They're all going to be in this general vicinity. Now you can see 2 right here. That's 4 out of 6 there on the side of the ship. And then number 5 out of 6 is actually going to be sitting on the ground just outside of it. And then we have to look around for the last one, number 6. So we're going to fly over here to the left, and there it is on top of this little smaller building. Once you destroy all 6 of those, it's going to lower this laser force field. So now we're going to head back into that main room. Kind of got glitched out there. Kind of got stuck on some objects, but we made it back in, and there is gold brick number 4 there waiting for us. And while we're in this same area, we have to rescue Adam West in Peril. Of course, he's gotten himself into some trouble, so there's going to be an electrical panel here. You don't have to use this, I don't believe, if you use a character like Shazam, who has electrical charges like built into them. But we're going to charge up here with Batman's electricity suit, and then we have to go and find where to plug it in. So we're going to use a flying character and fly over to this smaller ship that's right next to it. And that's going to be where Adam West is located, so I'm kind of flying around. And there it is, so we're going to hop on down, and there's going to be an electrical panel in this room. You can see it right there, so we're going to switch back over to Batman and switch over to his electricity suit. Again, I think you can just use Shazam to charge it up without getting the electrical charge from the other area. Once you do, it's going to create this little platform. You can jump up to the platform using a nearby mushroom, or you can just fly up to it with a character like Superman. And once you pull on the lever, that'll rescue Adam West, and you will gain another gold brick for rescuing him. So next up, we're going to go ahead and grab a gold brick number 5, and this one's going to require us to blow up some silver Lego objects. So we're going to fly right over here, and by the way, if you're having trouble finding any of these locations, all of the collectibles and side quests are highlighted by giant pillars of light throughout the planet, so just keep that in mind. And so up top here, there's going to be a silver Lego object that we need to blow up. The other ones you don't have to blow up, those are completely optional, but the one on top of the rock here is the one you want to blow up that's actually required for this gold brick, because underneath it is a little pressure pad that we can step on to open up this chest. Inside is yet another silver Lego object, so we're going to use Batman's power suit on that, blow it up, and inside you can grab gold brick number 5. And moving right along here to gold brick number 6. So this is going to be a digging one, so we're going to fly over here to this pillar of light on this little island here of sorts, and there's going to be this little plant Lego object that we can destroy, and underneath it is going to be a digging spot, so we can use Green Lantern, Alfred, anybody like that, and we're just going to dig up this spot. Underneath the ground is going to be a gold brick. And then for gold brick number 7, we got one more race here to do on this planet. This one's located right in front of the giant lantern statue there. So this is another flying one. We just have to fly through these different rings, and you should be good to go. And right here, there's actually a little drop off here, so be careful there. Make sure you don't run out of time. If you do, though, you can always go back to the start, and you'll be good to go. And then once you fly through all those rings, you'll gain gold brick number 7. Next up is going to be the vehicle token for the Batmobile. So if you fly over here to this little village where those Lego Batman flags were located for a previous gold brick. Underneath here, there's going to be a little hidden area, and there's actually a chest that we can open up. So if you destroy the nearby Lego objects, there's actually going to be a grapple hook point on the chest, so we can use a character like Batman or Green Lantern to pull that open. And inside is going to be the vehicle token for the Batmobile, a very important vehicle token there. Next up, we're going to do another side quest. This one's called Oh Banana. Alright, so what we're going to do is fly on over to where Gorilla Grodd is waiting for us. And so there's going to be a giant pillar of light. There he is. And so assuming you've completed the previous side quest, you should be able to find this one just fine. We're going to wave our hand in front of him. He's going to start talking a little bit, and basically there's going to be a banana that he needs. And this one can be a little bit tricky because it's located kind of on the other side of the planet, but I'm going to show you exactly where to go. So you're going to want to fly behind him, and just kind of keep flying in this general direction. You want to go behind him and a little bit to the right, and just keep flying, and there's going to be one of those sensing locations. That's what you're looking for. And to find those, there's going to be basically a bunch of green sparkling lights. There it is, and some bats flying around. So once we find that, we're going to switch over to Batman and switch over more specifically to his sensor suit and use his sensing ability to reveal a dig spot. So then we can switch over to a character like Green Lantern who can dig stuff up. And once you do dig this up, it's going to be a little buildable grapple hook. So we can just build that on the side of this tree, and then you can pull on the grapple hook using Green Lantern or Batman. And when you do, the tree is going to drop a banana that we need. So we're going to pick that up, and you just have to take it all the way across the planet, back over to Gorilla Grodd. So we're going to quickly fly back over there. You can double tap the A or X button to quickly fly. And once you do, you can talk to him again, and he's going to be happy that you got him that banana. And once he gets done talking, you will gain a gold brick. And there's actually going to be a vehicle token located somewhat nearby. So if you fly behind Gorilla Grodd, there's going to be this hut with a couple targets on top of it. So you can shoot those two targets with any character that you want. I'm just going to use Green Lantern. And once you do, it's going to open up this door down below. And inside is going to be the vehicle token that we want. And once we grab it, we will have Catwoman's motorcycle. So next up, we're going to do a couple more side quests, and then we will be done here. So this next one is called My Supersized Ex-Girlfriend. What a side quest name. So we're going to fly back over here to Gorilla Grodd. He's going to be located pretty close to where he was just standing, and we're going to start talking to him. And as soon as he gets done talking, we actually get to do a little bit of a boss fight here. We got Giganta. She's going to turn all giant, and basically what you have to do is get on this nearby little banana shooter. I don't know what you'd call this thing, like a giant banana gun. And you just want to keep shooting Giganta with these different bananas. And as you keep shooting her, that'll eventually take down a heart of health. And each time you do that, she'll slowly shrink back down to like a normal Lego minifigure size. And so we're going to keep shooting her there. There we go. She's shrunk all the way back down. She's going to start talking. She's going to be all upset with you, and she's going to run away and just kind of blow up into pieces. And when she gets done talking, you'll actually unlock Gorilla Grodd as a playable character. And since this is considered a side quest, you will gain a gold brick. So that's just going to leave one more side quest, and this one's going to be called Getting Over Groddy-Poos. So if we fly over here, Giganta is going to be waiting for us. So even though she kind of got blown up at the end of the last side quest, somehow she got herself put back together to give us another side quest to do. So this one's pretty straightforward. You just have to follow her a few feet over here, and there's going to be a bunch of blue beetle enemies to take out. This is basically just one of those beat-em-up side quests. So there's going to be 30, to be exact, of these blue beetles. They're just going to keep spawning in until you take out all 30 of them. And I think Giganta is going to try to attack them. I don't know why she doesn't grow big to help us. She just kind of stays in her small form. She doesn't want to help us out, I guess. But as soon as you take out all 30, she's going to start talking to you again. And as soon as she does, you will actually unlock Giganta as a playable character. And you will also gain another gold brick to add to your collection. So guys, that's going to do it for all the side quests and collectibles here on Odym. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Dislike it if not. Subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.